journey. So that last mile connectivity from the main transport corridor into your communities. So then go to provide that vital and valuable service there.
And speaking about, you talk very importantly about buying, and there is a risk that a lot of the one and we get bike, we can drag money really. So perhaps they can't raise capital for join them big one and for buying to metro company for run the bus system. How now go also make sure so they're also not left out of this entirely.
So the individuals, maybe you go, I mean not left for say, okay, fine. The individuals, maybe you go and refer to them as man, right? But then get the associations, then we now, then they collect dues, and so why not collect your dues and put it to something that you can get profit from, right? Because if you into public transport business, it's a company. At the end of, and you get shares, at the end of the day, who that they benefit? You self, you they benefit, right? You as a shareholder. So they're not left out. But in any case, right, there are so many opportunities for somebody for be part of what is coming through, because you get bus drivers, you get mechanics, you get the whole system caters for different. So you can change from you can change profession, if you like, from Okada rider to a bus driver with the right training. Because one of the things that we get for do as well, now for work with the metro transport, for provide training for the drivers. So, you know, that is also something you can do. Somebody no need for say becoming an Okada driver, get for be Okada driver to go. You can be a bus driver. There's nothing stopping you.
And the normal worries with commercial riders then gets now different things. Oh, police they arrest them here, this they happen here, then get for paid dues here, etc., etc. Because this is backed by the state, the metro transport, they know get that kind similar crisis.
So metro transport is a private company. It is not backed by the state. It is regulated, it will be regulated by the state as well as any other licensed operator that may come through when the public transport corridors expand. So that's one thing. In terms of the, you know, I mean, the police operations on the streets, that is one thing. We are working with all the key stakeholders them. SLRSA, police, Sierra Leone Roads Authority, and the City Council. And what we have done with all of these institutions is to provide, develop a traffic management plan, where now from there we able to see some of the reforms then that we need to do. We need to see clearly some of the reforms that we need for intervene. The reforms that we need for actually putting out the corridors. So we believe say we don't get buy-in and ownership from top all the way to bottom. Now, if bus they operate, we don't expect say they're going to be stopped for unnecessary things, because they're already a license for operate at a particular level of quality, and they're supposed for meet all their key performance indicators, and therefore make them able for get their license. You know, so they're not supposed to can't stop you say they not see you triangle, because you know you have specifications that you're operating on.
Okay. The thing as well we will all concerned about now the culture of public transport. The people and sometimes they're rude, they're not timely. A lot of things were really wrong with public transport. Will this be any better given now that the states they regulate? I want for, if you say land or use keke and the weekends road axis, I want for make sure say where I use that bus it's convenient and I can get to work on time.
Yes. So now that is one of the key characteristics of these new operations. The buses then go operate at predetermined times. The times then go, the bus schedule then go day na the, you know, some of them we get bus shelter, the bus stops then we get bus shelter, the bus schedule then go day as like using LED screens. but also we get forget timetable pasted, but we also get forget apps, that will be readily downloadable, So predetermined times, the buses, they're not the wait for people and for full up.
Passive full up.
No, that is not part of our operations. So the bus system, then they operate when it's their time to leave the stop. They leave the stop and go to the next stop. That is it, and they only stop at designated stops. Like you cannot break the buses at if the bus stop na coal farm, you no go need for day by just before you meet
Aberdeen
coal side by Aberdeen Road, exactly. You know go there Aberdeen Road, you expect say you go break bus at that point in time because the stop is at coal farm. You have to get down to coal farm. Then they encourage we as citizens for waka, right? Because we like just sit on inside. They encourage we for waka, and that is also another mode of transport where they try for develop. We know say some side and the way maybe the walkways they're not too fit for purpose, and we they walk on that one day with SLRA, because then are a major part of the project, so they work on that day with them.
And I also assume say una really get for work on publicizing the designated stopping points them as well. For let we all know anyway if na the western they are almost memorize all the corridors outside the bus they pass and outside the stop.
Yes. So in addition to then we what we radio and TV shows then we they do with colleagues then they go come. We also did get for put out within the refer to as I think animated videos. We get for show certain of these reforms in video format, explaining how people then for use certain things. Explaining, for example, the traffic lights, say where the lights they so now this is for do pedestrian, say for cross at that time. Explaining say that the bus stop then this, go before stop at any at any other areas. And explaining a lot of things them. Also, one key thing where we can get now we corridor there now where people in the big heavy duty trucks and they go down and cause traffic. Imagine that happens in the morning, peak time, waiting will happen. So, it's happening right now. So they try for stop that one day. So for now, one of the reforms then are for put in place loading and unloading times and offloading times. So we get time where now in then truck then heavy goods vehicle go ply the road, and that's now after the public transport operating hours. We now from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. the other day. So any time of that, you can pass inside one pass, you go, you offload, you do you whatever. But where you see 4 a.m. the next day don't come, you need to have moved the go outside they go, so that the buses because we don't want obstructions to the bus.
And that corridor they also want to get for puts them buses there. What thing ever happen to people that we get luggage where they market two man, for example, one for good off cuts, for example, the bus then they carry their luggage and they or what? What's the arrangement?
The buses go carry. The buses are big enough. They're big 70-seater buses. They get standing capacity. And if you get load, you go get side for put the load, because maybe at that time of the day the volume of people the way they travel at that market time of the day, that early morning, not so much, so we don't really need so many standing areas. So the load then go before day na the bus. Very big, it's a very big bus.
Okay, so now that the buses are here, you say when they work against January for put them on the road, but tell me specifically what you want to get for do for clear the corridor, because as much as you get public transport where they run, you get a lot of private vehicles as well where they use the same routes them for get to where they want.
Okay, so the corridors then divided in sections, right? So if I just focus on phase one, first phase, from Lumley, say we Lumley to Usai Convent Day, it's two lanes. So what we refer to as dual carriageway. Both directions are 2 lanes. So the buses then go operate on the outside lane. The way we say outside, the one way they right next to the bus stop, then right next to side the passenger, then go before get easy access into the bus. The inner lane now for all other vehicles. And this is because we want to encourage mass movement of people, right? So this is what will have to happen. We just get for ensure, say, the buses then get priority. Now the buses will have priority during peak times. We peak times now from 6:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning. And then in the afternoon from 4:30 to 8:30 in the afternoon. So then peak times and the bus then are the normal will use that lane there, that lanes and they except of course we get maybe an ambulance we want for use the lane, but also the president and the vice president and the speaker. So those are the four exceptions, right, that we have on the. So the bus system and the school bus system will use that particular lane day that will be clearly marked and signposted for bus only for those specific times. And one of the other key thing that we do now for ensure say we get enforcement officers them on the road, we go clearly ensure say we know get people and where they, I don't know if I have to use the word cut line into the bus lane, because once that happens, then it will make it will be a big problem for we own situation. And at the end of the day, you want for try for move many people than moving all of these SUVs or towards town where even parking safe not too dinner the tongue. You understand? So that's the reforms in terms of the other motor car in there.
Let's talk a bit about maintenance, because we don't try buses as public transport in this city before, but a few months down the line, they just go park, or somehow they just disappear from the road. So if now they get private company now, what's the arrangement for maintenance, for make sure say, una no can use we to this, and then suddenly it stop?
So in terms of maintenance, first of all, the buses then get like a maintenance package we come with them, as in spare parts. We get for cam, and I don't think they're here yet, but then get for cam. And also one of the things that way the project big on a capacity building. Now we have built capacity right throughout, from the bus operators, the regulators, etc. So one of the training the way we do now for go to the very bus maker, then the manufacturers, the Ashok Leyland, then depot or the regional depot na Ivory Coast, and train subsets of some of all them people where they say so.
Sierra Leoneans.
Sierra Leoneans, yeah, from the bus company, from the regulator, for make sure say they understand how to maintain these buses. And additionally, when we get all the buses, we actually they get in-country maintenance capacity building as well. So we don't go do what you go call training of trainers first, and then go do this now the Ashok Leyland, because the buses in Ashok Leyland, and go do this now the depot na Ivory Coast, and then they come back now when they begin operate trainings and go there for the other mechanics there. So in terms of maintenance, I think say, you know, everything not go beyond 100%, but we have made certain moves for ensure say parts and as well as training for mechanics in there.
Okay, and perhaps one last question is going to be about price, because the private sector and the control transportation, and of course this is also going to be run by a private company. So the worry we will all go get is that price fluctuation every time fuel go up, whether it not just go be indiscriminate.
No, because first of all, even though it's a private company, it will be regulated, right? But one thing we will know how for do now for put a price where the bus company themselves no go able for continue the level of service where they expected for provide, because the regulator go expect them for provide certain quality. So in need for able for make up that within the price, right? The business case is there. We don't look at them. We get an idea of what the price could be. I'm not going to say that right now because there are so many other considerations. But we think say people are actually paying a lot more right now for transportation than they would be paying on the buses.
And speaking about transportation and the standard they want to get for set for really regulate this company, are you also considering that the fact that when not set one set standard for this company, and then you have the larger transportation sector as well get another standard altogether?
So that no go happen. So first of all, this company and this corridor on a pilot. What we expect beyond the project is that the Sierra Leone Public Transport Authority go establish other corridors. Now, what then they do as part of their new readiness now for prescribe the standards them. Now, anybody for you forget the license, you go get then set standard there so now you for operate on, right? So it no go be
two separate standards,
different standards, no. So as long as then for now we get the one corridor, the one public transport corridor. When they establish another one, anybody will get for operate on that corridor, they get for follow those standards.
With everything we don't see now, I mean, for we commuters, is this a promise that transportation will be better next year?
Yes, it's a promise because we all don't see the chaos. I mean, it really is not easy. They see lots of people in Tinap, rainy season, dry season. It's not easy. And then when you even get the transport, you see the inside there, una all choke, all man they breathe, pine.
And they left we halfway
then,
as well.
Then they left you halfway. So now that make we say, maybe we not go pay as low as the current official rate, but we not go pay more than waiting people and they pay for transport anyway, because people are not they observe the official rate. So now they do the halfway things there, so they no say is illegal.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Engineer Green, for being here with us. But quickly, before you go, what message will you leave to so people are still the doubt if this is going to be a reality or not?
Let us not doubt. We have put in a lot of hard work into this, and me now one of the numerous people that we don't put in hard work to this, and it's we they promise say come January, sometime in January, because you know we go change the sector, at least in this pilot. You know, let we begin.
And how long that pilot go for last for?
Well, the project itself in time frame now in the pilot, the project for end next year June, so we make all of this need for be on board, whether after this project it will be another project or it be extension, you know that, but for now this pilot is up to June. Not that the buses then they stop at June, no, the buses are, everything is going to be operated under Sierra Leone Public Transport Authority.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Engineer Georgia Green from the IRON project, the Urban Transport Planner with the Ministry of Transport. This is the Epic Morning Show. When we come next, sports, entertainment, plus the University of Sierra Leone staff, they don't decide for suspend, then strike action with them being planned. But why?
Oh baby, why are they calling a tone to me? You wanna know if I get what to got, or you wanna know if the daddy get one? I'm not getting a bobo. If you want me, just take me phone. Make I tell you I'm not getting anything. Baby, I love you to fall on me. Come say, baby. I see every ping, ping, ping. Baby, now watch come on a go. I see every pong, pong, pong. You wanna know that I drive, oh. I give you that this life. Baby, not a good life. Yes, I don't want you that this life. Baby, not a good life.
I will see them. So creamy, so good.
Cowbell
powder milk now they carry tasty creamy goodness for your breakfast and snacking moments. With any packet of cowbell milk powder you add to your food, you dey give your body a creamy goodness blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, and K for general well-being and vitamin B9 for healthy brain development. Cowbell milk powder now with creamy goodness. Now quality milk powder we recommend for you and your loved ones during breakfast and snacking moments every day. They also get the 3-in-1 cowbell coffee, cowbell choco, and your favorite cowbell strawberry. Buy and enjoy the new creamy goodness of cowbell every day from all provision shops nationwide. For wholesale, visit the office at 51 Frobe Road, Freetown, or call us on 077 250025 or 099 250025. Cowbell powdered milk, the perfect companion at breakfast and snack times. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to the midweek edition of Sports Updates inside the Epic Morning Show with me, Reginald Brian Osoya. Inside Sports Updates this morning, Messi and Ronaldo go meet again as Inter Miami do announce that as part of them preseason fixtures, then go play Al Nassr inside the Riyadh Season Cup in February 2024. So hopefully that will be the last dance between two of the world's most iconic players, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Same with inside sport updates, a violent and riotous conduct occurred during the course of the week as the Turkish Football Federation don't suspend all league games after Ankara Gurucu President Farouk Kola punched a referee in the face at the end of the Super League home match against Rizespor. So in fact, the referee has had a talk now in Yide and two swell, and the Turkish FA don't decide for suspend the league till further notice. Imagine a president for a club go can down the field and punch the referee in the eye, and then it tells you that then violence and riotous conduct not only they happen in Africa. And inside the Sierra Leone Premier League, Bantal Football Club put 3 past Sierra Republican for go second na the ongoing Sierra Leone Premier League. Then currently get 12 points, 4 points behind Bo Rangers. Congratulations indeed. So Bantal Football Club. And same way to Inside Sports Update, 50 goals for club and country in 2023 for Cristiano Ronaldo. And remember, Ronaldo achieved this particular feature for the 8th time in a lustrous season. So congratulations, Ronaldo don't score 50 goals inside 2023, and he still gets few more matches to go. He's 38 years old, getting closer to 39, but I mean, the man is not slowing down. He's a goal machine. And inside sport updates as well, Italy legend Giorgio Chiellini don't announce a retirement from football. Chiellini, a fantastic player. Remember, Chiellini been there Juventus. He play well na Juventus. They with Italy, win the Euro with Italy, and win so many iconic titles, including the Scudetto, the Coppa Italia, and several other ones. It's a sad chapter, you know, when player can hang the boots. It tells you everything gets time. So Chiellini don't announcing retirement from football. And lastly, Manchester United lost 1-0 to Bayern Munich and don't be eliminated not only from the Champions League but also from Europe. So Manchester United no go take part in any of the European competition there because they finish rock bottom of Group A. Indeed, the sad story continue for we all the United fans. So Erik ten Hag gets a whole lot for puts the team together. Is he losing the dressing room? That is something where we definitely go get for a look at. So, of course, this is all we have time for in today's own edition of Sports Updates. Remember, at 11, we go look at Sierra Leone badminton association. It's now the latest way they happen with the Sierra Leone Badminton Association. So we talk to the president and two of experts then from badminton we come out Czech Republic. We go basically get them at the program this 11 for telling more about badminton. We bring the midweek edition of Sports Updates. My name is Reginald Brian. They say bye bye.
Good morning, and welcome to yet another ENT Balls right here this morning on Epic Radio. Well, first in our ENT this morning, we see say Natasha Bentley don't set for drop in Freetown Finest way entitled Freetown to Liberia Freestyle, and he say that one go they on all in streaming platform. It's a little watch out for that one day. Okay, again, we see again say the office of the entertainment ambassador don't meet with don't meet with the general manager of NATCOM. I mean, the discussion was for CC how they were able to reduce, the subscription for the entertainment side. And that one self a good one. Again, James Aliyu Mansawebe, professionally known as Aliyu, don't set for drop a new song way entitled Follow Me. He say go day out soon. Okay, fast rising Afro singer Marcus self done set for drop another one way in called Let We Go, which I feature Lam K, and he said this one now for the December. All right, finally inside we ENT this morning, Jake self done set for drop in your own video and audio of the Freetown, upline boy freestyle, and he say this one go drop today midnight, both the audio and the video. He says, so let we watch out for that one. Okay, well, now all that we get inside the ENT this morning, and well, join us at 4 inside we drive, and we will give you more updates on waiting they happen in the House of Star and the hip hop world. All right, till we meet again at 4. I've been Big Daddy Bolemo English.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated among.
All right, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show. They come to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, 917 here from the studio clock. It has been a packed show this morning, and we still will continue because when they go through the papers quickly, we not get enough time now. But Standard Times here is leading with 240 carat diamond fraud, Egyptian on the run. Fifth World Media Summit, 197 journalists attend. Now, some of the lead stories and this on Standard Times. And then Premier News, attempted coup, 50 current serving military officers and former presidents and others in custody. Slide cautions journalists amid heightened security. Now some of the lead stories and this on Premier News this morning. A to Z, the lead with IGP debunks rumors, confirmed former President Nkrumah as a suspect in a failed coup saga. And Orange Sierra unveils 2023 achievement in an interactive session with journalists. Now, 20 million USD to be invested in flour mill, according to the trade minister. And these are some of the stories I'm on A to Z this morning. Exclusive newspaper, the lead with NPPA to go digital. Former President Nkrumah's daughter and 53 others declared wanted. Arrest and 79 others named as suspects. Now, some of the lead stories in this. And perhaps some updates with Commission of Inquiry. As I will tell you, Samara to pay $70,000 and 250 million or face ACC. And Nkrumah as well for pay $135,000 or 300 million leons or face prosecution as well. This now from the Commission of Inquiry cases them. But speaking about Commission of Inquiry, Mikalu Mansari own case we been get. Now the appeals court, Commission of Inquiry don't find and say he is innocent and all charges have also been dropped. So that's some fresh updates on the Commission of Inquiry, and appeals them will be ongoing at the court. Independent observer, the lead with IGL suggests way forward, failed coup attempt. That's the lead story down there on Independent Observer. Awuko newspaper, the lead with chartered accountant testifies in suspended Auditor General's tribunal. Ex-President Nkrumah's daughter added to wanted list. Now some of the lead stories and this on Awoko and Satellite, the lead with police boss confirms ex-President Nkrumah as major suspect. But let's go to the university, because for a while now they have been threatening a strike action. They get a number of things that they want. Firstly, of course, they may want an improvement in their paying condition. Secondly, they may want the university for look into the recommendation for increased housing, medical allowance, and all the other necessary things them as well. The university as well being supposed for make some promotions as well, and a number of other things them as well, we them before don't look into. So let's talk to Tonya Musa, because he is the public relations officer for the Academic Staff Association. He is leading, he's the face of the advocacy for the Academic Staff Association. So once we get him on the line, we will also know clearly what has been done and why they don't decide for suspend and strike. But here is also a reply with them published from the university administration. So according to UD University, then they say, firstly, the new condition of service 2022-2024, they don't approve them by the court. But let me just give some of that update later, because online I will get Dr. Tonya Musa. Good morning. Hello. Sorry, we'll get some technical hitch with the line. Just hang on as we try for fix them. Good morning. Are you getting us loud and clear? Okay. All right. So we will call him back. So one of the things I'm waiting on that particular document with the university as well don't publish is that yes, the university courts will don't approve some of the salary reviews, then they don't forward on to the Tertiary Education Commission, and then the courts don't approve the university administration the recommendation for the institution for affect a 10% increase in the payments on housing allowance and supplemental, with 5% being paid by the government, thereby rounding it up to 15% in housing allowance, and with effect to February 2024. And they also say the courts also will approve. Why they say the courts, I'm talking about the university courts, because now they can really make decisions on then things there. But let's just try to get Dr. Tonya Musa back on the line, so he give you some clarity on the position of negotiation of the academic staff them. And also the university courts also say that we don't approve the recommendations from the administration for making an additional payment of 187 new loans to the current. Yes, good morning, Dr. Musa. So when I don't decide for suspend on a strike action, why is this coming now?
Education, Ministry of Finance, Tertiary Education Commission, Parliamentary Oversight, all out for amicably solve the problems then will be done put on the table. Some pandemic problems then they initially now before pay the backlog of the one then where they be done promote since 2020, 2019 to various ranks then where they know they get the salary where they supposed. We also ask university. We over the years government not give, let them pay because that they accept we work. Also ask the one way in the polytechnic with university now the lecturer the appointment letter as a way for secure the job. That one they know they don't happen up to now. And then we be also talk about severance benefits. They forget benefits. We they suppose forget from when they be there as polytechnic where they don't turn out university. And the one that will not be teachers college, electrical teachers college, you know, na polytechnic. Then we be also talk about with condition of service. Where we be don't do the draft since 2022, where therefore use until 2024. Because the act where na the universities act, give that particular provision say, therefore they do that every 3 years for make sure say we get better condition. In addition also we been get something where we call salary adjustment.
Okay.
And that salary adjustment will be asked for 58% of we basic as a result of the inflation impact on the on we salary take home, the current take home. That one day also will be asked for we housing allowance where it don't take more than 3 years they know they pay. Then we medical also as of now any one lecturer na 63 leons and they give them as medical per month. We see say that one day too small where you look at the reality at the ground for medical services. So now then demands and they will be put. But as time they go on, the negotiation they be done able for address some. For example, the payment of them backlog or the new scale for the promoted lecturers, the payment of SLG, way been there as outstanding. Then they don't also able for address some of the things then for their allowance then and also the severance benefits for them we collect them. But other one then they will be done left behind, we very pressing also. Like a one way they now that 58%. Where we go all the meetings that what we don't get, we not able to forget any headway on that. In also addition to the letter that we then forgive as appointment letter for them we colleague them. So we meet again as union and give out strike notice on the 18th of November. Unfortunately, after the 18th, few days later, now that 10 days attempted failed coup happened.
Okay.
We also get for affect waiting will be they do because of the security atmosphere. So if we they can't go forward now, we also realize say we for sympathize with we colleagues them, we brother and sisters that we don't die, you know, and as such we as such we decide say we for allow for the security atmosphere look improve and self we be don't get some meeting which we cost then at the different universities. Like the medical allowance will be asked for 15%. They end up for add 187 leons to the 63.
So you don't
but
go
that one day
250.
in February then go begin pay.
Okay.
Then the housing allowance will not be done they get. They offer we 15%. That one day back in February ending then go begin pay. Then next year. So waiting now left as the big one from the money side. Now that 58%, where the court then say they're not go able for talk about that, but then go forward them to Ministry of Finance. And then also we then letter then they for their appointment then they. So when you put that together, you see and say, okay, now win-win situation. we go get for suspend the strike action now until the end of February. But that
Because
10 day now, when February reach, if they're not able to do any negotiation or decision on then see how we don't left behind, then we not go give notice again. We'll just go to strike.
because government also go look at if they don't add the medical instead of 63 they also don't go to 250 housing allowance as well. And we know say yes, still negotiation not there yet on that 58%. And if then they begin pay them money, they are February ending, and when I begin strike February ending, from una own part, it not look like say una they negotiating good faith.
No, well, I don't think say you reason well because if you understand say the strike actually has been planned it before be the 18th December. You understand? But we realize say security tension then at the country, and then we need for actually negotiate, not to strike we want. We want for resolve this thing amicably. Now the reason make we talk say let we put on hold any other action until the end of February. Meaning from now on to February, we dey expect waiting government go able for do for let it do so that all the other problems then they go be addressed. Not to just the money. I also tell you about for give letters and to the one that waiting for appoint.
Yeah.
You understand? So we give timeline for let them able for do that one day. Now that I think say it's more reasonable for let we suspend the strike now and allow the negotiation till February ending.
All right. Thank you very much for talking to us this morning.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Then Dr. Tonya Musa, of course, from the Academic Staff Association, where they lead the advocacy around some of the issues there. And he's a spokesperson for the ASA. And of course, then just put them some of them points in it together. And the sticking point really now that 58% increment we they want in the basic salary. There have been no headways in all of the negotiations yet. But let's hear from you all, because like I said, this has been a very packed show this morning. We don't discuss Boku in them. So it's 9:30, but I get forgive some time for taking calls them as well. So we're going to views them. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, John.
Yes, sir. Name was I call we from?
Ibrahim Pumatalo.
Ibrahim, just be audible small for we.
Okay. What I guy for see? The government what they do, like especially for this field school, they do in a good page because they do them based on politics. They know they ever prepare let them for the same thing. For the civil society man at the
Okay, hello.
Yes.
You come in very, very dull. Call us again, and then so we will get you very clearly as well. It's very important that your views are also heard on the show. 79994993. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah, Jawad.
Go on.
Yeah, Jawad. You see me start with this agreement for this boss, but I want to draw you attention. We just share a boss when a private people engage. One thing they open business, we government they go on third party no good. They go find for them for me get them directly with the manufacturing coming. Like how the past government we do with SLRA with them. But now if they
with
don't
the SLRA boss there now.
No, yes, but not I mean say wait for let me even build and they no more. But then they make sense because na maintenance also create that day. One grain company, you no more share all that day, and then they for don't create more employment with directly from the government. This is our government, but if then they come with third party, you know what I mean? A big loss for government. And again, government no go get total control over the thing they need. Not forget again the footpath. You want not talk about that. You said know how people and they sell na the footpath. And why something and the way the footpath don't make now the road and they go. And the extension of the road, they don't talk about that because road maintenance then they pay use for that. Our partnership, then people are there. It's about the governance. And the rate at which way then they count them, it's not go good for we.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. But I really think you for try for understand how the company will go for run and how they set them up, the structure and how we get for work in terms of dividend, etc., before you begin count whether they pay losses or whether they pay more than that. So I think it will be good as well for make you understand that a bit. But good morning.
Good morning, Jawad.
Yes, Lamin Samurai, welcome.
Yes, sir. As for them boss there, if you say it will be like Europe or America, who say with the time reach no more, I like nobody no can inside self. Once in time don't reach it. Now salon what about the fuel with them with the bond? Free fuel. You can no more you can say at 8 o'clock. even though people are not kind inside, or 2-3 people are in kind inside, then the boss left, he go. Who are going to fix that fuel building? So from that way, they said, you go not say that kind of pattern they not get for succeed that we alone now. Because I don't use for let boss flop, then we go how they go.
So
this,
if we don't use to something, we not for change them.
Oh, for change that, but not to that kind way they win the soccer. So say the boss not get capacity they left. You know with you, that's alone.
So
as for this
okay, go on.
investigation, Lahai Lawrence Lima get an interview with Duna AYP. We give some clue them. So we foresee again Lahai Lawrence Lima they call us for interview because himself for no things them we relate to that today.
All right.
Then for call us for questioning. They're not call us, that means it's been biased.
Thank you very much. We'll let security forces decide on that. But let's hear from more people here. 079-994-993. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jawad.
Namsaki, welcome.
Thanks very much. My brother, you're a good teacher, but some students in the way deliberately ask for teach than they come on. Any day you teach me, brother, in the tower.
Yeah, just.
But continue, you go agree one day.
Go on, make your point, and let's.
The point, the woman you make it clear. It's in a system now like private partnership don't come in. Then salon people in back. They don't go take for you na demo. Now people are willing to transport business. They call the keke guy that Gavas Union this that. They all call them. It's in a collective. What to me they say no more? The road. Now I feel how you man already. Because then you the cow.
Oh, we lost you there. Don't worry. I mean, in the coming weeks, then therefore gets a new special program dedicated on that. But call us again. I think your line just dropped. Let's hear from. Hello.
Dauda, You're
welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Indeed, you're a good teacher, and if we continue that teaching, but like how normal we all they say, people with brain is always name that you really get for go special training for this teaching. Because on how many occasions they tell we say when somebody make in your own a submission, let other person not challenge them, but go on. About this school business, brother, all waiting don't worry, is how fast then go, do this investigation. If trial therefore come on, how fast that trial will go on and transfer, then we'll put this thing now back. Politics now don't they go on. This election don't take place, investigation, people don't come out, can other committees, don't form where if we don't they far with this arrangement now. We and the politics side we interested in. If this other thing don't come inside, please, let them fast track and we put them here and go on with politics. We'll be there about this question of now this person and that person. Investigation now will prove that and transfer trial. Now go prove that. Please, let us with this thing.
Thank you very much. I want to hear from more people here. 079-994-993. Let's go. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, name where you call we from?
Yeah. Let God bless you, brother.
But you get for tell we name outside you call for first.
Almami calling for.
Almami, welcome.
One thing we get for realize, the coat of arm. The coat of arm they represent and the symbol of Salon. We police officer with securities, then they carry the coat of arm. Let them watch the coat of arm. Watch I get two banga, two lion, they get the word unity, freedom and justice. Now they no more they carry that coat of arm day. Now they aid. This thing will happen. Not only the security forces there. Now they die. You are always very be careful. And let them protect this coat of arm. What's in there around this coat of arm? Let them protect them. According to the TLC report, what you can with the war will contribute now with judiciary. So let we not repeat what thing we don't pass. If we repeat what thing we don't pass, we go fearful, sorrowful, shameful,
thank you,
disgraceful.
Thank you very much. Let's go. 07999499397 here. I'm going to put through 3 more calls. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. Name where you call from?
Mina Usman for the call from Spolo.
Usman, go on.
Yeah, Jawad, I like your program sometimes, but the line's so busy today. You want for call, but thank God I don't get you too.
Thank you.
One thing we need to know about this investigation, because people that don't take account of it, social media don't influence them, and every sober-minded person we know say elect the country, you know, they listen to social media activities. We listen in terms of like audio in every other thing so far. So like this investigation where they go on, me want for let government fast track. If that gets penalty where they don't pull, let them counter back anybody where they found guilty on this year, where are treason, let them kill them. Let's say they go find. Let me just say, just the Asian go fight, but due to the history where they tell me about the 21 people where they kill at stadium, not due to failed attempted coup. So if that back don't repeat, at least people they would know say, so anything where this sort of thing happen will fail, then they kill the entire family of them. No matter whose personality, the status, where that person may be.
Thank you very much. 2 more calls and then we'll wrap up here. Let's keep it 90 seconds, please. We don't enjoy, cutting people off, but we just want to make sure we manage time as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Name was I call from?
Ibrahim from Atalo.
Okay, Ibrahim, you're welcome. All right, Ibrahim, I'm afraid you have to call us again. The volume as well from your end, it's not quite clear. But let's take those 2 calls and let's go 0799949993 and hear from more people here. And of course, if we get updates on any of the other stories, I might as well bring that to you tomorrow. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, brother Jawad na Sulaiman.
You're welcome.
Salaam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Anyway, you topic first 9 minute making the enjoy. That you verse where you read Edina Sirat al Mustaqima, temptation. Anybody where no use then common sense is then they. It just get for great difficulty in your own way life. Whether a politician, whether an ordinary man. Because Sierra Leonean, they don't do for maiden land lesson. From where Sierra Leone be Sierra Leone after independence up to today. Now the same way they round, now in the endeavor. And who they blame? The same politician. People they can say they did this not a politic, not a politic. Now politic. No side no they na the dunya what politic no they play. And I think say they were we the Muslim or they say Muslim. Any Muslim picking supposed to get small idea from a religion book. Not a religion no more they did.
Okay.
The same way they the people then they left them, they just go for the prayer no more.
Thank you.
I think they made people they learn lesson from you.
Thank you very much, brother. One last call here, 079994993941. And please don't give us a missed call. You just go to hold up the line for other people that you don't call we want for come through. Good morning.
Pastor Lungi.
You're welcome, sir.
Good morning, sir. For this fire is quite for come back. But I'll be on the wait for an that's one military officer wait inside the system. This fire is quite out and back for this country.
Well, we know how to take those opinions on air right now. We just want to those irresponsible and do everything possible and without necessarily feeling the rhetoric. But let's put through one last call. Yes.
Yeah, good morning, Jawad.
You are back on air. Go on.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. David Rock. I'll be there for some seriously concerning the road. Mida area day, now there one lady woman, then concentrate the road. Because when you look at Sakila Road, that got this tree, they don't try the small. But the corridor, they understand that batch them for use. From Kishi Road, that they take go. PZ, Sakasimi Street, let them make sure say the road be cleared of traders, the potholes, and fix them. If you don't do that, the thing will go well. Then I want, as from today, I promote you to a lecturer. You don't come up a teacher. Because the lecture with the old one and the young one, them. We're all in the lecture we now. So thank you for the good program today. Continue the good work. Then there, carry it for the Minister of Transport and Director of SLRC.
We are working
very
on
important thing there for Jawad. Then traffic lights here. There police. When they don't do it, they are not nobody has it again.
Thank
traffic
you.
Traffic light over there, police they back.
Thank you very much. And so, of course, we just do remainder of your time. Okay, this is where we'll draw the cutting down on the show here this morning. We have a lot more we want for talk about, but unfortunately, we'll run out of time. And like always, every day there will be something for talk about in this we beloved country. And so we'll continue tomorrow. Mina Mohammed Jawadnyale. Many thanks to the producers. Yeah, many thanks to Choice FM as well. And we've also been live online. And don't worry, very soon for the one and way one for also the listen to Epic Radio on the go. We are working on something behind the scene we mean say you can be anywhere in the world and listen to we. If you know one for watch we self on Facebook, you can still able listen to we while you drive, while you walk, or whatever you are doing. But stay blessed.